Hi, my name is Janice Sherman. I've been teaching yoga for over 6 years, and my favorite part of teaching is creating a practice that works for absolutely everyone. So hopefully I'll see you on the mat. Namaste. Hello, my name is Janice Sherman. Welcome to today's yoga practice on standing balance postures. The key elements for standing balance are to be rooted strongly into the earth, to have a strong core, and to have a strong focus. And this is the same as we have in our bodies as in our minds. So I'd like to start off visualizing ourselves as your favorite strong tree. So maybe a sequoia or a Torrey pine, whatever your favorite tree is. So get yourself rooted into the earth, and then using your core to lift your heart, gently close your eyes and visualize yourself as your favorite strong, powerful tree. And as you inhale, feel your tailbone rooting into the earth. Feel your core engaged, lifting your heart. Come all the way up to your mind's eye. And exhale, let go of whatever's going to happen today. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale into that strong rooted tree. See yourself as that tree. Exhale, letting it all go. And then we're going to start our practice taking care of our tailbone down to our feet, which is our root chakra. So we're going to start, I'm going to take my right leg straight and grab my left foot and bend it across. So I'm getting a little stretch in my hip, and then either taking my fingertips between my toes, or if that's not going to work for you, around your toes. I want you to press the heel of your hand into your foot, really pressing into that part of your foot that you're going to be rooting into the earth. Nice, then work your hand down through the center of your foot, and finally all the way down into your heel. Excellent, and then lift on up. We'll switch sides, so let's take your right foot, and again, wherever it's comfortable for you, sit up tall, fingertips either between your toes or around your toes, pressing your palm into your toes, feeling where you're going to be rooting in and taking care of your feet. And then again, working down through the center, through the plantar fascia, down into the heel. Excellent. And then let's make our way onto all fours and do a little bit of work on our core, on our trunks. So pressing your palms into the earth, your knees into the earth. Let's press in your hands, lift your chest, feel your core engage. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. And then come back into a secure table, like you can put your whole dinner on this table because it's so secure. Take your right toe behind you and let's stretch that same part of your foot, the ball of your foot. And then bring that right leg up. Make sure that it's not, your hip's not open, but it's square with your other hip. And then bring your knee to your nose, feel your core engage. Send it back. Bring your knee to your nose. Send it back. Knee to your nose. Send it back. And then we'll switch sides. So again, be strong like a table. Feel your core engaged. Feel your body rooted. Take your left foot behind you. Tuck those toes under. Lift your chest. And then again, bring that left leg up behind you. Check in that your hips are square. And then knee to your nose. As you exhale, feel your core lift your chest. Knee to your nose. Again, feel your core lift your chest. One more. Knee to your nose. Feel your core lift your chest. And then let's take a nice child's pose. So taking your knees wide, bring your tailbone down towards the floor, bring your face towards the earth, and then bring yourself to your vision. And if this is at all uncomfortable for you, you can Do the same pose with your tailbone up high. That works better for people with knee issues. And then let's make our way up onto all fours. We'll start with the right side again. And let's bring your knee to your nose. Send it back. Knee to your nose. Send it back. And this time, bring your knee to your nose and then step your right foot through. So I want you to, again, root in your feet. Use your core to lift your chest. Sweep your arms up. See your vision, and then I'm feeling a little wobbly, so I'm going to go a little bit wider with my front foot, and then come back down into the pose, feeling strong and rooted. And then I'm going to bring my left arm across my right body and my right body underneath, opening up my shoulders. Again, lifting my chest, bringing my shoulder blades down your back. Good, exhale, release. Let's stretch those hamstrings. See if you can bring your face toward your leg. And then come back forward and we'll switch sides. So let's take your left foot behind you, bring your knee to nose, send it back, knee to nose, send it back, knee to nose, step it through. Again, make sure you're wide enough. Maybe back off this time, bring your tailbone down, press into your left foot. And then again, find your drishti, find your focus, use your core to lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more round of breath here. And then let's take your right arm across, your left arm under. Lift your chest, bring your shoulder blades down your spine. Exhale, release. Let's stretch that left hamstring. So I feel like my foot's out to the left a little. I'm going to bring it more directly in front of me. Now I have a stretch right down the center of my left leg. Let's come back to center. Good. And then I'm going to come into a nice downward facing dog. So bending my knees, taking my feet a little bit wide, and then I'm going to bring my chest in towards my thighs. And then press my heels, go straight. Now if this isn't a good pose for your body, you're going to do this in puppy pose. So you'll come onto your knees. Bring your chest in, forward, in, and forward. And then from wherever you are, we're going to make our way to standing. So if you're here, you're going to come up into tabletop, get rooted and strong. Step your right foot to your left, grab your elbows. If you're in downward facing dog, then you can just walk your hands to your feet. Same thing, so we'll all end up with our head, neck, and shoulders relaxed, rooting into our feet. Bend your right knee, turn to the left. Come back to center, bend your left knee, turn to the right. Come back to center, root your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. And then make your way to the front of your mat. So I know a lot of people have issues with their toes and they're not going to be able to go super high. But I'd like you to root your feet in, engage your core, and then see if you can inhale, come up a little bit. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. One more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Let's do a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring your fingertips to the floor. Step your right leg back. Be nice and wide. And then whenever you need to, drop your right knee. Sweep your arms up. And then hands to the mat. Root that left foot. Engage your core. Zip up your back leg. And then sort of a balancing fold. Inhale, flat back. We'll go with the other leg. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Take your time if you need to go wider. Drop your knee. Find your balance. Rooted strong in your core. Lift your arms up. And then hands to the floor. Tuck your toe under. Zip up your core. Use your core and your root to press forward. Come to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Nice. One more round. Sweep your arms up. Lift. Exhale, down. Find that spot to focus on. Lift. Exhale, down. And even if you're just shifting your weight forward, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your chest, and again, step your right foot back. Drop your left knee. Add your arms. This time, let's hook your thumbs behind you. Open up your chest. Nice. Hands down, root into your left foot, zip up your back leg. Inhale, step forward. Come to flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your left leg back. Take your time. Drop your knee. Root your feet, lift your core. Arms up. And then again, hook your thumbs behind you. Open up your chest. And then hands to the mat. Zip up your back leg, onto your fingertips, and then rock forward. Come to flat back. Fold. Sweep your arms up. Let's come to chair. Be a strong rooted chair. And then from here, hook your thumbs, open your heart. Do a fold. Straighten your legs a little. Stretching your hamstrings. Inhale, come back up. Press up to chair. And again, back down. Hook your thumbs, opposite thumb on top. Lift your chest. Exhale, hold. Inhale, come on up. Press all the way up. Take a moment. Maybe even close your eyes. Press into your feet. Lift your core. And then let's use these actions to form our balance. So we're going to start with tree pose. So I'm going to take my left foot a little bit wider and put my weight into my left leg, bend my knee. Let's come down into chair with most of my weight on my left leg. And then from here, I'm going to lift on up and come on down, finding your focus. Lift on up, come on down. And on this third one, we're going to try tree. So lift on up. Maybe your foot goes here. Maybe you can bring it higher. So maybe that's the next time you do this. Good. And then if you're good here, root your foot, lift your heart with your core, add your arms. And then exhale, arms down, legs down. Shake it out. Do the same thing on the other side. So coming into chair, focus, rooted, engage your core, press in your right foot. Let's lift up and down. So feel strong. Up and down. Your weight's really in your right foot, and then up. Maybe you stay here today. Maybe you can bring your foot here. If you're feeling really good, bring your arms up. Lift your heart with your core. Exhale, arms down, legs down. Shake it out. Well done. We're going to use the same action to move into warrior one. Come back into chair. Find your focus. Arms out. Press in your left foot. Let's lift. Lift. And on the third lift, we're just going to step back with control. Take your hands out of the focus, and let's make sure that your big foot is parallel with the mat and that your back toe is pointing towards this right corner and that you're wide enough. Pull your tailbone down, and then let's inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, fold. Inhale, straighten. On this next one, we're gonna fold and shift our weight onto our big toe. And exhale, fold. And on this last one, we're gonna come forward, shift onto our big toe, take our hands out, and then if you're feeling good, just lift a little bit. Exhale, come back down. Warrior one. Good. And then let's stretch. Let's do a nice pyramid stretch over that left foot. If you need to bring your back foot in a little, that's fine. Inhale, come on up. Step your right foot next to your left. Shake it out. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Back into chair, hands out, find your focus, press into that right foot. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, step that left foot back with control. Take your hands on your hips. I see a lot of people where their foot comes here. I think they were former dancers or something. So make sure your back foot is wide enough that your big toe is pointing towards the left corner and that you feel stable. Drop your tailbone, engage your core, and then inhale, exhale. So breathe. Inhale, you are that tree. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This next round, we're going to inhale, engage your core, shift your weight. I'm bringing my back foot in a little bit. Come back down. And then one more time. Inhale, shift your weight, add your hands. Maybe this is it for you today. Maybe you can lift your back leg a little. Exhale, come back down. Shorten your stance. Let's stretch your front thigh. Nice. Good. Inhale, come on up. Let's step our feet together. We'll shake it out. Do a gentle twist. So take your right hand on your left shin, left hand on your sacrum. Stack your left shoulder on top of your right. Bend your right knee. Good. And then do a fold. Maybe grab your big toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then left hand on your right shin, right hand on your sacrum. Stack your right shoulder on top of your left. Really bend that left knee. Good. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Hands to your heart. Nice. And we're going to put this all together for a warrior three. So come back into chair. Root your core, root your feet. Hands out, find your focus. Let's press in that left foot. Inhale, lift, lift, and then lift. See if you can press it back to warrior three. If that's too much for you, maybe your fingertips are on the floor or on a block. Engage your core. Step it on back to warrior one. And then let's just turn into warrior two. So now just move that front foot over a little so it lines up with the center of your back foot. Kick your right heel out. Let's open up our arms. Drop your right hand. Reach your left arm up. Root your feet. Nice. Coming through warrior two. And then form on your thigh. Right arm up and over. You're still like a standing balance. Standing in warrior two. Doing a twist. And then inhale, straighten your left leg, pull it in, slide your left hand down, right arm up. Triangle pose. Nice. And then inhale. Step your right foot forward, shake it out. We'll do the same thing on the other side, then we're going to the floor. So one more time, down into the chair, root your feet, engage your core, find your focus, add your arms. Root into that right foot. Let's lift. Lift, and then if you think you got it, lift. If it's not going to happen, just step back into warrior one. Otherwise, try and do a modified warrior three. And then come on back. Let's turn into warrior two. Add your arms. Good. Drop your back hand, reach your right arm up. Good. Feel how rooted you are. Let your core lift your chest. So don't even slump, not even now. And then forearm on your thigh. Left arm up and over, twist. And then left hand on your hip, straighten your right leg. Slide down into triangle pose. Inhale, come on up. You're gonna step to the front of the mat. Let's take your toes in, your heels out. We'll do a little stretch. So hands on your hips, fold. Bend your right knee, straighten your left. Bend your left knee, straighten your right. Maybe bring your hands to the floor, or if you have a book or a block, maybe fold. Nice. And then come to flat back, hands on your hips. Inhale, come on up. Good, and then we're gonna go down to the floor. So come into Malasana just for a moment. Really good for your low back. We'll drop down onto your tailbone. We're gonna move into a boat pose. So I want you to lift your chest with your core. Let's start with your hands underneath your legs. Start with your left leg, maybe your left and your right. You can bring your hands here. You can bring your hands up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soles of your feet together. Inhale, lift. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Good. And then one more. So root your tailbone. Lift your chest with your core. Right leg. Maybe you just do one leg at a time. Left leg. Add your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then make your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And then either taking your hands behind your knees or grabbing your toes, which involves just less tight hamstrings. So whatever feels good for you and your body. Nice. And then let's bring your feet to the mat. I want you to press into your feet. I want you to just take in for a moment this connection to the earth. And then root into your feet, let your hips come up and down, up and down. One more, up and down. Hug your knees in your chest. And then send your right leg up, hug your left knee, and point, and flex, and point, and flex. Hug both knees. Send your left leg up, and point, and flex, and point, and flex. Hug your knees in your chest. And then stay in this inverted pose, laying on your back, with your feet up in the air, reversing the flow of energy, reversing all that weight that we had going onto our feet when we're upright. And then hug your knees into your chest. Let's straighten your right leg, hug your left knee in. Grab your right knee with your left hand. Take your left hand out to the side. Take a little twist. Come back to center. Hug both of your knees into your chest. Straighten your left leg. Hug your right knee in. Grab your right knee with your left hand. Right hand out to the side. Twist. You can turn your head in the same direction as your hand or the same direction as your knee. Just tuck that hip under. And then come back to center. And let's end our practice either with your knees bent and your feet really rooted into the earth if you have low back issues, or letting your feet flop out to the side. Come back to your intention, feeling connected to the earth, feeling strong in your core. And bringing that all the way up to your mind's eye. And then having the courage to let go of whatever happens. One more round of breath into the space of being your favorite strong tree, bringing it to your mind's eye. And exhale, turn to one side, sealing in your practice and letting go of attachment to always having to be perfect. And then gently pressing on up to a comfortable seated position with your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for your beautiful practice. Namaste.